Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I have a collective message. We're going to find out what Spirit wants you to hear. Please remember that these readings do not resonate for everyone. So let's get straight into this and find out what Spirit wants you to know. So this is actually kind of like a part 2 of my last reading. But if you didn't watch the last reading and you're getting this on your recommended, this is still a sign for you. But a little recap of the last reading, just for those that didn't watch. Basically, I was picking up on somebody that had put an end to a karmic loop. A karmic loop that was stealing their time, okay? The person that you were in the karmic loop with was somebody that had the spirit of delay attached to them and they were delaying you, right? Now I see that you have put all of the focus back on yourself, and I do see that there's this new energy about you, okay? I'm getting that your aura is brighter. I'm getting, and I just seen 101 on the timer. I'm getting that you're a lot happier, okay? One thing that you're going to notice if this reading is for you, that you have so many people attracted to you right now. Like you may be, for example, walking down the street and you have people coming up to you and maybe they are complimenting you, or maybe they're just talking to you. You may also notice that you're getting all these opportunities, right? People want to either work with you or people want to kind of offer you things, right? You may also notice people giving you things for free, right? It feels like the universe is actually blessing you, okay? So again, all of these things are signs that this reading is for you. Now, whoever I'm picking up on, you have, again, taken back your energy. You've taken back your power. And I am getting this energy of you kind of putting the focus on yourself. What this is doing for you is attracting things that have been meant for you. They've been waiting on you, to be honest. But I do see that you were so focused on other things, okay? You were so focused on maybe it would work, or maybe it was kind of another person, okay? Especially if you resonated with the last reading talking about the person that was coming in and out, kind of creating this karmic loop. So I do see that there's this new energy and it almost feels like you've stepped into a new timeline. You actually have, right? And you did this by making the decision of no longer putting yourself in this karmic loop, okay? By doing that, you've taken your power back. You also have reclaimed your energy because your energy was scattered before. Now it's like you are focused on yourself. You also are doing things like, and again, I just want to mention that when you made that decision, okay, you did step into a new timeline. And you may not, when you step into a new timeline, by the way, it's not like that obvious. Some people, if you've been doing it for a while, you may know, but most people don't even notice that they've stepped into a new timeline. What you will notice though, is little details. Okay, so for example, maybe something yesterday was different and you notice today that it's changed. Okay, you may look at this as like the Mandela effect or something like that, where there's like little changes, right? But what that actually is you shifting timelines. There are infinite timelines. Whatever you can think up in your brain is a timeline, okay? So by making such a dramatic decision, like what you did here, by taking your power back, no longer putting up with this karmic loop, I just seen 414 on the timer, you have actually, again, shifted timelines. So you may notice that you want to do different things, okay? You may notice that all of a sudden you're focused on yourself. All of a sudden you're focused on, maybe you feel like, again, doing things that you don't usually do, right? Maybe you woke up and you want to get on a fitness journey, okay? I just named 444. Things to do with self-growth, right? Or self-improvement. You want to do these things right now, okay? Again, because you've shifted timelines. And all these things that you want to do are things that benefit you. Okay, instead of worrying about other people, you are doing things that benefit you. I also want to mention that you're going to notice people flocking to you. People, I just need 515 on the timer. People, like when you're outside, right? You will notice that people are flocking to you. People are coming up to you. They want to talk to you, okay? You just have people that are around you at all times wanting to get your attention or wanting to talk to you, right? Again, this is because you have reclaimed your energy, your power, your aura at the moment is so bright. You also are getting new opportunities, okay? New opportunities. There's a massive new opportunity here. This is a blessing that's been waiting on you to actually shift into this energy. And again, this ties into shifting timelines, right? So while you reclaimed your energy, your power, okay, and started making decisions that benefited you instead of anyone else, that is when you shifted timeline, okay? So again, you're going to notice even getting things for free, like the universe is blessing you. People want to give you things. People just want to be in your presence right now. And again, you may not even understand what's going on, but you definitely would have felt the shift. You may even notice that it feels brighter outside, okay? Maybe you can see clearer. Maybe it's just like an energy of excitement in the air, okay? Again, all because you have broken free from this karmic situation. Now, I do see that, as I mentioned in last reading, there's somebody here that comes into your life and they seem like a dream, okay? They really do. They seem like everything that you've ever wanted in a person, okay? This is a love interest, but I also want to mention that there are multiple people interested in you at the moment. There are multiple people kind of flocking to you. It's like you have people coming out of everywhere or nowhere just wanting your attention, okay? You may notice that you have all of these love interests all of a sudden. You are somebody that you have very strong boundaries, and you are somebody with high standards for yourself, right? So not all of these people are a match for you, but there's somebody in particular that is a soulmate, okay? You could label it as you want to, but I do have the soulmate card here. So label it as you want to. There definitely is a soul connection between you two. There definitely is some type of past life energy between you two. But again, you're going to notice that you and this person get along so well, right? They seem to be somebody that matches everything that you've wanted in a person. You may think that, again, it's like unbelievable, but they also think that meeting you is unbelievable. They did not know somebody like you existed, and you did not know somebody like them existed, right? So the more that you focus on yourself, the more that you are growing, the more that the things that you want, or the things that you manifest, or the things that you pray for are attracted to you, okay? You don't have to do anything except for be in your energy and focus on yourself. When you're in this energy, everything just flocks to you, right? So this new person, let's talk about them. There are a few, but I'm going to focus on this main one. This one that feels like they're literally curated for you, right? So this is somebody that understands you on a soul level, okay? They're somebody that you will notice they just know what you need. Okay, they know how you feel and they know what you need. They also know how to cherish you, if that makes sense, okay? So this is somebody that they're very unique, okay? And they don't really, I mentioned this in last reading, but they're somebody that has very strong boundaries. Just like you, you both mirror each other in this way, where both of you have very strong boundaries and both of you do not entertain any energy, right? You're both very similar people. Now, this is somebody that the biggest thing about them is they have this protective energy, right? They are somebody that you will notice that you feel safe around them, okay? And they also, with the strength card here, they are somebody that they prioritize protecting people, okay? The people that they love, they are, and I'm getting warrior spirit, like I'm just getting that this is somebody that will do anything for the people that they love. They're also somebody that they have this care about them. They just want to keep you safe, right? But I do see that you both are protective in different ways, okay? So whoever I'm speaking to, you are somebody that you protect on a spiritual level, right? With the strength card here, clarified by the High Priestess, you're somebody that you protect people on a spiritual level, right? So being around you, people feel safe, people feel protected, people feel, again, a lot better, right? This person here, they physically protect. So again, being around this person, you would feel very safe on a physical level. Like nothing could actually touch you on a physical level. Them, they feel like nothing can touch them on a spiritual level because they're connected to you. So you both have this energy in different ways. You both have this very protective, almost overprotective energy about you. I paused that on 11:11. Another thing you're going to notice about this person is, so very protective, okay? They also seem to be somebody that, let's go back to the boundaries, okay? I actually have the boundary card here, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So this is somebody where they're very private, okay? They're very private, and they're somebody that they understand energy, right? Now, they may not be the most spiritual person or religious person, but they definitely understand energy and how it impacts them. So I do see that this is somebody that they can only really focus on one person. They're not one of those people that, want to entertain, 10 different people at a time. They're somebody that they can only focus on one person, right? They don't just get into any type of relationship or connection. I just seen 1212 on the timer. They're more very selective, okay? They're selective with who they allow into their life, into their energy. They are somebody that is also very self-focused, okay? They're somebody that they have very good habits, right? They're not somebody that has any type of addiction. They're not somebody that does any of that. They're somebody that is focused on bettering their life, okay? They also understand the importance of keeping a connection private. And you know what, guys? Let's just talk about it for a minute. It is so important to keep your connection private. So important, okay? Because here's the thing, right? And look, I'm not saying don't go tell your family, friends, whatever. But, a connection in between two people. And when you start to add other people into the mix, okay? When you start to just think 13. When you start to bring other people into, say this is a relationship, when you start to bring other people into it, that it will destroy it. Unfortunately, that will destroy it. You will notice that the influence of other people, you could have the best connection with somebody, but once other people are involved in it, that's where, I always say this, privacy and protection, okay? So you never know what people are thinking, right? You never know. For example, you have a new connection and you never know if they're preying on your downfall. And some people come from their own experience, and I'm just gonna be very clear, most people don't have a good experience with love, okay? Unfortunately, most people, they have some type of trauma when it comes to love, or they don't trust people, right? So those beliefs on a connection, say your connection, that they do not understand and they've never experienced, especially because it's a soulful connection, that can really harm a connection, okay? So you tell your friend who, say they get cheated on, or they've been cheated on, or they've been hurt, right? And in their mind, they're like, oh, I don't trust people. I can't, they're all going to cheat. They're all going to hurt you. That's their belief, okay? And then you tell that friend that, hey, I'm seeing this great person. That friend in their mind is not going to believe that, okay? That friend, their beliefs are already oh, you know, you can't trust this person, you can't trust them, they're going to cheat, they're not going to be loyal, right? So that can really affect a connection. So this is a little bit of a warning that you want to keep this connection private, okay? You want to kind of, you know, don't go tell everyone about it. Only the people that you really trust and really love. And that's the thing, this person believed in the same type of protection, right? So at first, this person may want to be private or you may want to be private. And that's okay. Okay, you do not want outer influences coming in and trying to ruin a connection. Now, another thing that this person is extremely loyal. Extremely loyal. Like, you can rely on this person, you can trust this person. Also, whatever they're saying, you can believe this person. Okay, and you may have some resistance in trusting, you may have some resistance in allowing another person to come in, right? You need to let go of that yourself. If you do have resistance, if you are somebody that, you know, you're scared to allow somebody in because in the past you've been hurt, or you're allowed to kind of, you're scared to kind of trust people, or, you know, you don't believe in loyalty, right? Because in the past you've been hurt. That's something that will hurt this connection. So you do want to let that go if you can. And believe me when I say, the loyalty runs deep with this person. The loyalty runs deep. This is somebody that they're not just saying, you know, things to kind of lure you in. They're not doing that. Okay, they're very straightforward. You will notice as well that this person takes accountability. This is somebody that, you know, they're not just telling you that, oh, like, say they're talking about like a past connection or like a past friendship. This is somebody that will take accountability. This is somebody that doesn't just put the blame on other people. So they're going to be truthful 100% of the time, right? And they're kind of like the person that's like, you know, you take me how I am or don't take me at all, okay? So yeah, very loyal, very trusting. Do not doubt this person because they're not lying to you, right? They're somebody that if they do mess up in a connection, in a friendship, in a relationship, in whatever, they're going to admit that they messed up. They're going to admit that they're wrong. They're also going to own it, right? But yeah, that's another trait that this person has. I also keep getting the name Nelson. Let me know if that resonates for you guys. So I am getting that you are very straightforward as well, okay? You are somebody that you will tell it how it is as well. Like, you're not going to sugarcoat. This person really loves that about you as well. So, okay. So I keep getting take it slow, okay? Take it slow. Do not rush. And there's no need to rush. The thing is, why I'm saying that is because you guys get along so well that you may want to kind of move really quickly, right? It may feel natural to move really quickly, but just try to take a step back, take it slow, okay? Because again, this person here, they're very like, you know, take them as they are type of energy. You're the same way. You guys actually mirror each other. I am getting that one thing about this person that you may actually adore is they respect your boundaries, okay? You're somebody that you're not scared to say no. You're not scared to like, you know, say enough is enough, right? You're somebody that has very strong boundaries, and this person loves that about you. They also have very strong boundaries, okay? They're somebody with a lot of self-control. They're somebody that, again, when they love something, they do not want to lose it. So they will do everything in their power to literally take care of it, nourish it, right? But I also see that you guys are going to have a lot of fun together, okay? And again, you may have already started this process. met this person. For some of you, maybe you haven't yet, but I'm telling you, like clockwork, as soon as you let go of the karmic loop, this person will just appear. They'll just appear. Okay? It'll be like they just came out of nowhere and they're the perfect person for you. And I know how that sounds, okay? I know how that sounds. That might sound too good to be true. But the thing in here is what happens when you make a decision like that is you switch timelines, okay? So, yeah, maybe yesterday you were sad crying over this karmic loop, but you decided to let go of it. Today, this soulmate comes into your life, and trust me when I say that you're going to see this happen in real time if this does resonate for you, okay? So you may have already noticed it, or again, once you fully let go of the karmic loop that has been keeping you stuck and delaying you and taking your energy and power, you will notice this person just comes in so naturally, and it's like they tick every box, and it's divinely guided, guys, okay? It is. It is your turn to be happy, and this person, they prioritize your happiness. You're going to notice that. So again, this is somebody that is very protective. They're very strong as well. Like, I'm getting that this is somebody that they're deep and they're strong, okay? And they can read you. Not in like, they got cards and everything like that. No, they're really good at, they could be into like psychology or something like that. But they're really good at reading body language, okay? They're very attentive. So they know what to do to make you happy. And this person, they will go out of their way to kind of just make you happy. You may notice that it's the small things. That's what I'm getting, okay? So for example, maybe they bring you your favorite food, or they bring you like your favorite drink, okay? Or they just like send you a message being like, hey, I'm thinking about you. They can read you, and they know your love language. This is actually somebody that it feels like they're curated for you and you're curated for them, and you both understand each other on a deeper level than just the 3D, right? So let's see if we can get any more information about this person. Okay, so this person understands sacrifice, right? They understand, they're somebody that is a very hard worker. Whatever they want in life, they will go after it. And they understand sacrifice, okay? So they're willing to sacrifice things to make you happy, okay? And that is actually their choice. Now, I do see that this is somebody that is very all or nothing. So it's like, they want you extremely comfortable. They want you extremely protected. They want you to just feel your best at all times. And again, like they'll go above and beyond to make sure that this happens. Okay, I'm also getting a very big message here. So I do think that you may want to kind of look at your past experience with people, with connections, or your ex or something like that, and you may feel, it's like naturally you may think that this person's going to do you the same, or they're the same. I promise this person's nothing like your ex, okay? They're nothing like anyone you've ever experienced. This is somebody that, I'm gonna be so honest, like, this is somebody that you deserve, right? This is something that you've deserved in a long time, and for a long time, and you have been in this other karmic loop, just being kind of stuck, stagnant, being hurt, okay, dealing with somebody that did not appreciate your presence for so long that now it's time for you to be happy, right? There is a lot of people that do want to love you, and they want to love you correctly. But if you think that if you're emotionally unavailable yourself, that's what you're going to attract, right? So it's important for you not to kind of make assumptions about this person based on anyone from your past, and really just take them face value, because I'm telling you, this is somebody that it's divinely guided. It's because you are focusing on yourself, you are growing, okay? You're finding yourself right now, and you're in this energy, this Empress energy. Doesn't matter what gender you are, but you've really stepped into your power here. And I do see that these opportunities are coming to you, but you may actually be a little bit doubtful. Or you may think that, oh, you know, this is not going to work. Or like, look what happened this time or last time. This is something where it's a new chapter, okay? It's a new timeline. So if you start to assume that everyone that you meet is going to treat you like your karmic loop, then, and I just need 25, for one, you could manifest that by accident, okay? But also, you could also shift back into that timeline, right? So you want to kind of let this person love you without fear, without doubt. And whoever I'm speaking to today, you want to work on your heart chakra, because I do see that right now you are guarded. You're very guarded. And I'm also getting that somebody could wear like a rosary around their arm, or some type of bracelet around their arm, okay? That's just something that I was getting. They could wear one of those. But I am getting that, yeah, you want to kind of, because right now you may be coming from a very jaded place. You kind of want to open up that heart chakra and allow yourself to be loved the way that you deserve to be loved. Yeah. So instead of coming off like really cold and harsh and just like doubting everything, you want to come from a loving point of view. I do see that you're a little bit scared, okay? I do see that because you've kind of put your heart out there before, you're a little bit scared, but allow yourself to be happy. That's the biggest message of today, is allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to be loved, right? And the more that you allow that, the more that you attract, okay? Because again, this person, they're coming in and they want to love you, but you may actually reject it because you have some type of wound from the past, okay? You never want to kind of bleed over other people, if that makes sense. So, you know, if you've been hurt in the past, you don't want to kind of blame it on somebody new that's come into your life, okay? You want to kind of heal in private, so, you know, you can love the new person properly and accept the love that they want to give you, okay? If you don't, you will notice that your assumptions will create this type of energy with this person too, okay? So whatever you've dealt with in the past, if you keep thinking that this person's like your past person, eventually they will have no choice but to show up like your past version. The past relationship, okay? So this also ties into when people kind of tend to attract the same people. They tend to attract the same type of relationships or the same type of endings and connections, right? Or, for example, say that you're somebody that's always had issues with relationships. Maybe people have cheated on you, right? And then you get into a new relationship. They seem perfect, but then you get cheated on again. It's usually because of your own assumption. So you want to keep that in mind so you don't kind of make assumptions on your new person and manifest that into your life again. Because this person is everything that you've been praying for, right? But you need to kind of accept that. Do not make any assumption on this person. Do not assume because your ex cheated on you that they're going to cheat on you too. Because again, by law, that has to happen, right? Spiritual law I'm talking about. But if you expect, it's the same with the opposite. If you expect that everyone is loyal to you, everyone that you date, so loyal to you. They may not be loyal to other people, but they're loyal to you because of you and your energy. Trust and believe that you will only ever experience loyalty in your life. I promise, okay? It all really comes down to your own mindset, your own assumptions, what you expect for yourself. If you're somebody that you expect everybody that loves you to like show up, be loyal, right? See you and only you, or like, you know, there's no trust, like you can trust them, they protect you. If you expect that, that's what you will receive. And if you expect somebody to, you know, or if you have any fear around somebody cheating or, you know, lying, all of this, that is what you will receive, okay? So you do want to allow this new love into your life. This is something that you deserve, but you do not want to bring all of that old, like, past assumptions or whatever from your exes or people that have hurt you into your new connection, okay? This is a different timeline. You're somebody that deserves to be literally worshipped with the Empress card here. So, act like it. You know what I mean? Don't think that people are going to hurt you. I want to mention, don't listen to, there are so many assumptions in media or like in movies or like on TikTok or YouTube, just people that have had their experience of, say they've got cheated on. So now they're making a video telling everybody that you cannot trust these people. You cannot trust, for example, I see it all the time on TikTok. People be like, oh, you cannot trust men. You cannot trust men. They're going to cheat. Like, don't listen to that stuff, okay? Absolutely not. Try to kind of, and it's 111 on my actual clock. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you because I do have a wallpaper. But it's 111 on my actual clock. So yeah, don't listen to other people's experiences because other people's experiences is their own reality, and whatever they're, stating for themselves, you do not want to bring that into your life, okay? Make your own assumptions, right? Don't listen to people, even if you got friends that are like, oh, no way, you can't trust relationships, like, because they've got hurt, doesn't mean you're going to get hurt unless you accept that into your life, right? So again, this person coming in, they want to love you. If you have any type of assumption that this person's going to hurt you in the future, you need to get rid of that. Otherwise, it's something that will tend to destroy the connection, okay? Please understand that whoever I'm speaking to today, you are different, okay? You're very soulful. You're very different. You will have people telling you that you're so unique. Like, where did you come from? You're so unique. Like, you're out of this world. Yeah, exactly. So you don't deal with things that other people may deal with, okay? You don't have to deal with that at all. This connection that's coming in is a deep love that has a lot of past life energy, okay? And it's something that does not align with today's dating. It does not align with, 3D connection. So if you talk to other people about it, they're not going to understand it. They're not going to understand it at all. And that's okay. It's not for them to understand. It's for you to understand, right? So again, you do want to kind of wish the best for yourself. Like, really just whatever you want, assume that it's going to be that way for you. And it will, all right? So we have Libra energy here, we have Taurus energy, we have Cancer energy, we have Leo, strong Leo today. We have Pisces energy as well. And strong Libra and strong Leo in today's reading, okay? So if you guys want me to go any deeper into this energy, let me know in the comments. If you want me to have any questions, let me know in the comments, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.